Bears are some of the largest mammals on our amazing planet. Various species of clubfoot bears are called so because of their clumsy gait, occupy a huge area and are found on almost all continents. The largest bear, the grizzly, once lived in Alaska, but ruthless hunters killed it in 1998. The huge beauty weighed 726 kilograms and was 5 meters long. This video has been specially prepared for the inquisitive and those interested in the animal world. Subscribe to the channel, sit down comfortably and replenish your stock of knowledge. Sloth Bear. With a name like Sloth Bear, one might think that these nocturnal bears would be sleepy or slow, but it is actually quite the opposite. Their massive feet and large claws in comparison to the rest of their bodies help sloth bears gallop faster than most humans can run. The name, instead, comes from early explorers who noticed the dark bears hanging upside down in trees. They are excellent climbers. They are also believed to be the original dancing bears, as there are records of nomadic groups in India training sloth bears to perform and entertain crowds throughout history. Himalayan Bear. Some species of Himalayan bears have been listed in the Red Book. As you can guess from the name, this interesting animal lives in the Himalayan mountains. Its distinctive feature is a light crescent on the neck and shiny black fur all over the body. The Himalayan bear is also distinguished by its unusual size. The average weight of a male reaches 140 kilograms. It has rounded ears, a mobile muzzle. These animals demonstrate emotions by moving their nose and ears. The Himalayan prefers to spend its time in trees, where it climbs thanks to its strong paws with sharp claws. Spectacled bear. A very cute animal is the spectacled bear, also known as the Andean bear, which lives in the southern part of America. This bear has a unique coloring of the muzzle, for which it was called spectacled despite being considered a medium-sized bear. They are one of the largest mammals in South America. Usually black or dark reddish in color, the name spectacled comes from the white or tan markings around their eyes. With the exception of the giant panda, spectacled bears are the most herbivorous of the bear species. They are great climbers and spend most of their time in the trees, creating platforms or nests in the understory to browse for fruit and sleep. Giant panda. Although you may have heard rumors that the giant panda is more closely related to raccoons, like red pandas, DNA analysis has indicated that giant pandas are indeed part of the bear family. Wild panda bears are found in the forests of southwest China, primarily in the Yangtze Basin region. The good news for these black and white beauties is that wild panda numbers are finally on the rebound after years of decline. 99% of the bear's diet is bamboo. The panda spends most of its time happily eating the young shoots of the plant. Kermode Bear. Light Kermode bears, weighing 300 kilograms, are not polar. They live in the forests of Canada. This blonde beauty is a subspecies of the American black bear. It is worth noting that the bright animals are not albinos and are not relatives of polar bears. It was named Kermode in honor of Francis Kermode, who was the first to describe it. Biologist Wayne McCrory said about the rare bear, "They are curious, they have a sense of ingenuity. These bears know how to learn and adapt to conditions, and it seems they, like us, have moods." Indeed, looking at a large bear with an expressive muzzle, it is difficult to resist these words. Black bear. The black bear or barrable has luxurious black fur that shimmers beautifully in the sun. It inhabits the lands of Canada and the USA. The animal's light muzzle, as a rule, contrasts with its darker fur, and the bear also has a spot on its chest. The barrable is a harmless animal that can attack a person or another animal only in extreme cases. The animal lives peacefully, eating fish and plant food. In the wild, black bears can live up to 30 years, but most often their lives are cut short 10 years after birth due to collisions with people. More than 90% of bears die at the hands of hunters or in traffic accidents, which cannot but upset. Grizzly. If the previous bear is a fairly harmless animal, then the grizzly, translated from English means grey, is one of the most dangerous and large aggressive predators on our planet. There have been many cases when the grizzly attacked farmland and humans. Its excessive aggressiveness became the cause of mass shooting and, as a result, a 30-fold reduction in the animal's population. Today, The predator is listed in the Red Book and lives in the reserves of Alaska and Canada in a protected area. Externally, due to the smoky fur, the bear is very similar to a brown one. By the way, the first grizzly appeared on Earth about 30 million years ago, and the weight record, I repeat, is 726 kilograms. Siberian brown bear. This kind, beautiful and smart animal. The size of the animal is amazing. The weight of the tiger inhabitant reaches 600 kilograms, and the girth of the vast chest is as much as 155 centimeters. It feeds on fish and berries mainly. Wintering is an important period in the life of every bear. How much time it spends in hibernation depends on the conditions. For example, in warm regions that can boast a rich harvest of berries and nuts, bears do not sleep. But for the harsh winter in the taiga, animals prepare since the summer. First they look for a suitable place, then equip it, then store food inside themselves. Siberian bears winter alone in most cases. Interesting fact, pregnancy in brown bears lasts from 190 to 200 days. Polar bear. Found around the Arctic Ocean on sea ice or adjacent coastal areas, it's no surprise that the Latin name translates to sea bear. These massive bears are known for their translucent water repellent fur, though the skin underneath is actually jet black, and for being the largest bear in the world. Its weight reaches 1,000 kilograms, sometimes even more. Its fur reliably protects from severe frosts, and the cover on its paws allows it to move easily on ice. When meeting, the animal can be dangerous, especially during the period of bearing cubs. Females with cubs are the most dangerous when meeting, because they have an instinct to preserve their offspring. Without thinking, they attack anyone who approaches the den. Kodiak. The selection ends with the Kodiak, the largest representative of the brown bears. The animals live on Kodiak Island, located off the southern coast of Alaska. Despite its enormous size, it is unlikely that anything bad will happen when meeting a Kodiak, because it is not at all dangerous to humans. Of course, if you do not provoke it. The large and very cute muzzle of the brown bear immediately becomes the object of attention. Its eyes are wide apart, and the eyes are usually brown. The head is always lighter than other parts of the body. The physique of brown bears is elongated, the limbs are powerful, and the body is muscular. Children are very attached to their mother and remain somewhere close to her, even as adults. Such mama's boys. We will be infinitely happy if you have gained no knowledge and this video was useful for you and you liked it. We wish you all the best. Subscribe to our channel and explore the world with us.